So in my premier business, you have a 2x2 matrix to fill in order to cycle, and that is it. I've seen some extremely complicated marketing plans that require a whole lot more work before you can actually start to see a return. So here's why this little 2x2 has my team and I excited. Alright, so here you are. You decide to join, and the cost is just $39 a year for your replicated website and back office, plus a one-time $200 buy-in. So what do you get for your $200? You get a $200 Southeastern Delivery grocery certificate. Now you can instantly use this certificate to buy $200 in groceries, but at this point you are restricted to dry goods only and will have to pay for shipping from Florida to your doorstep. Now as MPBToday expands, shipping costs will be minimalized as they open locations near you. But let me say just this. I'm guessing that you're researching this company with more in mind than only buying groceries, but rather, I'm sure you turned on this video because you heard that you could totally eliminate your grocery bill and get paid to do it. So you're missing the bigger picture if you think this is only about groceries and the other perks associated. Here's where the fun comes in and how you can actually make some serious money in MPBToday. You go out and you get two like-minded people that want to do this program. Technically, that's all that's required of you in order to get fully qualified and be eligible to receive checks and gift cards. Just 2 of these 6 positions need to be from your own personal efforts. When these 2 get their 2 people, you cycle. And what do you get when you cycle? You get $125 from everyone on your second level, or in other words, you get $500 in cash. You also at this point have the option of redeeming your grocery voucher and MPB will now pay for the shipping. Or you can exchange that grocery voucher for a $200 Walmart gift card. And that card is literally good for anything in the store. Flat screen TVs, electronics, groceries, gas outside the store, the auto department, clothes, or anything else online. Even better, it can also be used at Sam's Club. Alright, so you've cycled. Now what? Well, once you've cycled, the computer takes $200 out of the $500 that you earned, and it puts it back into the system and purchases you another voucher for groceries, which keeps you active in the system. It also gives you another spot in a mini 2x2 matrix, and you pocket the $300 cash and the gift card. So let's recap. Here you are in your first matrix. You went out and you got your first 2, Jim and Sue, and they went out and got their first 2. That's a cycle. You filled your 6 spots, therefore you just got a $300 check and a Walmart card in the mail. Congrats. The computer immediately now moves you on to your second matrix. Now let me ask you a question. Do you need to get 2 more people for this new matrix? Nope. All you need to do to be qualified for checks forever in this company is have 2 people. That's it. And since I've got Jim and Sue, I'm now qualified to receive checks for the rest of my life. So you're probably wondering, how does this second matrix get filled if I'm not continuing to bring people in? Well, it's simple. You can bring in more people, and I highly suggest you to, but you don't have to. You see, Jim and Sue over there and all other people, there's a rule, and it states you always follow your sponsor from matrix to matrix for life. So since I brought in Jim and Sue, it's only a matter of time before they cycle. And when they cycle, where do they go? Yep, they come right back with me onto my second matrix, and their people follow them, and I cycle for the second time. And this keeps happening over and over and over again. There is literally no limit to how many times you can cycle. Alright, so the example that I just presented is a perfect world scenario, but let's take a look at how it would more than likely present itself. So here's my friend who introduced me to MPBToday, and here I am. Now, let's say my friend brings in his buddy over here. Then they decide to head to Vegas for a week, and therefore aren't really doing anything more when it comes to recruiting for the time being. But I'm the type of the person that likes to go the extra mile and make things happen for the team. Remember though, my friend that brought me into the program only needed 2 people to qualify, which he's done. So let's say I cycle. I go out and I fill up my 6-man matrix. Now what? Well, I get my $300 and a $200 card. But do I have to wait for my friend to get back from Vegas to bring in more people? Nope. The computer says John needs to follow his friend. So the computer looks to see what my friend is currently working on. Well, since he's hanging out in Vegas, he's still working on his first matrix since he only got 2 people. So the computer puts me in that spot under my friend's buddy, following the rule that says you have to follow your sponsor. So now I start on my second matrix. Once I get that done, I get another $300 plus a gift card and follow my sponsor once again. And guess what? This time when I come in, I just helped him fill his 6th spot in his matrix. And since he has 2 personally sponsored, my friend is now qualified and just cycled while hanging out in Vegas. Sweet. Waiting in his mailbox when he comes home will be a $300 check and a $200 Walmart gift card. Now, sitting around going on vacation and not really working the program is probably not what you want to do, because as you can see in this example, I actually made 3 times more money than my friend did. But another cool feature is that we both help each other make money. I've seen other marketing plans where you're stuck under your sponsor making them all the money while you make none from them. With this matrix, it's really cool because you can keep on moving from one matrix to another and the order keeps changing. In this example, I was personally responsible for filling 5 of my friend's 6 spots. So let's take this example a little bit further. After my 3rd cycle, I would follow my friend into his 2nd matrix, which would be my 4th. Now it's time for me to go on vacation. But my friend comes back, sees that check in the mail, and he says, wow, I've got to get on this. And this week, while I'm on vacation, he brings in 5 people, thus cycling him for the 2nd time. But look how cool this is. I get back from vacation, I say, hey, thanks man, because I've got 1/3 of my matrix already filled. Every day this marketing plan gets more and more exciting. I'll tell you, I've been in the industry a while and I've seen a lot of compensation plans, and nothing beats the simplicity and speed of this one. In theory, you can literally bring in 2 people and keep cycling over and over and over again. But my advice is not to just sit around after getting your 2. What if you had 10, 20, or 100 personally sponsored and they kept following you from matrix to matrix to matrix? How many times per week could you cycle if you had an army like this following you? In this quick example, you're the red dot. Now, notice you've already cycled 5 times and you're on your 6th matrix. The yellow in this example stands for your personally sponsored. So you have 13 people that you've brought in that are following you. The green in this example is either overflow from above or someone that you have brought in who has brought in someone of their own. So here you are in your 6th matrix. Let's say this week you couldn't find anybody, but that doesn't mean that you might not cycle. You have 13 people following you, so it's just a matter of time before these people cycle their little 6-person matrix and follow you. Pretend that they get their 6 and now they come over here to follow you, and then this guy comes over here to follow you, and then this guy, and then this guy, and then another, and finally this guy. Whoever cycles continues to follow you on a first come first served basis. So in this example, the first 2 people that cycled already have overflow. They've got 1/3 of their matrix filled already because the other people followed you. So you now cycled your 6th time. Now what do? Well, you go on to number 7 and the process repeats. This person cycles and comes to follow you, then this person cycles, this person, and then this person brings in a friend, that's why this one's green. This person brings in a friend, and then maybe you finally go, hey, I've got another buddy I'm going to bring in. So you bring in another person, which would make your little army grow to now 14 people that will be following you for life. If this doesn't have you excited, I think you might need to go back and watch this video again. Watch it 3 or 4 times. Watch it as many times as you need to fully understand the vision of this thing. It truly is revolutionary.